Jane Rose here, and first of all, thank you for your interest in connecting. And I wanted to give you a little bit of a framework of how it is to receive information or emails from people, and uh, a way to partner more and find a possible win-win. So the first thing is that I'm currently funding happiness data almost entirely myself, and my ambitions and my dreams uh, typically are around 99 to 1, meaning the amount of thoughts and ideas that I have are 99 times bigger than the actual stuff that I'm going to finally select down and do. And what you see in the projects and a lot of the thousands of goals that I've achieved in my life are in that ratio. So there's no deficit of ideas. Being self-funded, one of the most important mechanisms and learning processes for me is how to build both technology, and it's, I guess, really all technology, a technology of engagement, a technology of ownership, a technology of participation that transfers more and more opportunity and more power to you, to the general public, to engage in potent actions that have profound results. I love the paradigm scientific well-being, where you look at all the different ways that you can spend energy, time, money, natural resources, risk. And of all of those different ways, what creates the most well-being for the most number of people sustainably? Now, with me, one, needing to self-fund, two, not being rich, three, preferring to invest in my personal relationships before anything else, there's this window of about 20% of my time in which I'm working on things in answer to that question, how to have the most positive impact with the least amount of effort. Now, this is not, by the way, with a goal of doing less, but rather if you execute an efficient idea, you get twice as much done, twice as much value. So one of the things that I appreciate and look for is what I call the math. If you have an idea and you compare it to another idea, number one, and you calculate the cost in man hours or human hours, the cost in dollars, the cost in how much time it takes to take off, and then you calculate the estimated return on human well-being. And 10x ideas are particularly powerful. What a 10x idea is it's an idea for something new that either takes 10 times less energy, time, money, effort, risk, to deliver the same amount of value of what's currently being done, or that delivers 10 times more result for the same or less or perhaps some more money. A 10x idea, how to make things 10 times more effective, more valuable than they currently are. So that math. Secondly, if you can package, meaning if you have an idea and you want to partner and you can run with it, like you can gather some of the funding, you can find partners online, and you want to host an idea on the site that can bring well-being to people, that's easy. I can just have my assistant put it up there or link to your idea. My goal is to empower the flow of information that leads to efficient well-being. So that's kind of the project that I'm looking for. Skill sets, if you want to help, the more you can tell me about you, the better. Or if you have this skill, this resource, this opportunity, not just some time, but I have 10 hours a week I can devote, etc. This can be a fun collaboration. Generally speaking, I like to be on top of communications and respond on a daily basis. But a couple of things to be aware of. I have PTSD, and I'm actually working through a lawsuit around a therapist who sexually abused me while on psychedelics, and it's a very sensitive thing. I have to watch my stimulation level sometimes. And I don't like communication that's like, what's up, or tell me about this. I look for partnering opportunities. Obviously, I've devoted a lot of my own personal time and money to getting however far I am at the point that you're reaching out. But I'm looking for, a meeting. If there's some way that I can empower you to give more, to do more in the way of creating human well-being for the resources you have, I love to hear about that, what that is, and I can tell you good ways to partner. Email is great. Typically afternoon to evening is better outreach time. I often reserve the morning for projects. And I look for those synergistic opportunities. So in this case, what's the unique talent that I might have that can help you do more? Or what's the unique talent, skill, resource that you have that would leverage my abilities to benefit more people? That is the question. And your answers are very exciting. Take care.